The threshold between a bad idea and a great idea. So I'll think a lot of times you have a bad idea gets stuck in your head for a good reason. So this is a blog that I put up because I wanted to put not just a regular portfolio, but also a portfolio just showing everyday sketch ideas. So here's one example. I saw this segue and thought, well, couldn't you use that to help handicapped people, you know, be more mobile and get up to the eye level of other people? And people said that's a stupid idea. But then the guy actually built it, and it's crazy. It works. So I love the idea that sometimes a really stupid idea, if it gets stuck in your head and it turns into a really great idea. So that's kind of the theme of this whole presentation. This next one, so this is one that I prototyped in college, and this is a self-spinning bench press, and it works the same way that an office chair pneumatic cylinder works, where you kick a lever if you get in trouble, and the bench actually sinks down, and so you get out of the way, and you're safe. So this is where the sketchier ideas start to come in. So these are all just really sketch ideas. So this is a way to, for Guitar Hero, to really visualize the guitar fretboard. And the colors let you really understand how it's going on peripherally as you're playing. So you can see here's a melody, and you can see how the melody is all over the place on the fretboard. This one was just one night I was thinking about how with the microwave, everyone wants to just say, just cook it, just do it. So let's get rid of that, and maybe we could just, these are some metaphors, like, what if it was just that simple for the interface? Just something like that. So this is an idea that I really like. A bicycle is supposed to be this simple, elegant machine, and then you muck it up with all this stuff. So I was thinking of ways you could make it simpler. Maybe since the seat post gets stolen so often, maybe you can use that as your lock, so you don't have to carry an extra lock. And it was really great that Core 77 liked it too, which I was really stoked about, and so they put it up there. So it made me really happy. And these are just sketch ideas, so I definitely would love to develop them with anyone who wants to discuss them. I'll give you information on my website. Come stop by, I would love it. This is a continuation of that same idea. Why not also use a seat post for a bike pump, so you don't have to carry a bike pump with you? Just put some gaskets on it. Here's two implementations that I don't think are that great, but it's just, developing sketches. Maybe you could do that. Maybe you don't have to carry a bike pump. Okay, it doesn't make any sense to wait on hold. There's no reason to do that. So what if you can hit record and put your phone number there and say, I'm the customer, you call me back. So, I feel like they should take reservations. It doesn't need to be that way. Okay, this one is, the USB is great because it unified everything, but they're getting smaller and smaller now, and this piece of it is starting to seem like it's getting bigger and bigger, and it's just used to hold the thing in the computer, but we all love the Apple patent of using magnetic things, so maybe you can do that. Okay, we all do some of our best thinking in the bathroom. You can admit that. Yeah. So first of all, this one, no one likes to pick at a toilet paper roll. Maybe you can do that. This is another one that I won't talk too much about, but they kept telling me that you couldn't do it that way, but then I heard in Japan someone did it that way, so, Okay, this one I was just thinking about the torque. You get most of the torque on the outside of a screw, so maybe you could do this. But I don't think it's really a good idea, but I just wanted to put it there anyways. Okay, and then the next three are going to get even sketchier, I'm going to warn you now. But this is the kind of stuff that's on my blog. I'll just put it up there because that's where some of the good ideas come from. So this one there was this math probability puzzle, and I realized that it'd be really cool to solve it using a 3D model in Sketchup. So if you want to find out more about that, you can check it out. It probably won't make any more sense there than it does here, but it's kind of fun. So
there's websites to solve Rubik's Cube.
Yeah. This one's a really crazy idea. It's maybe a bullet train doesn't have to stop at a station, but maybe you can have a separate car pull up behind it and exchange passengers, and then go to the station. So that every trip would be a direct flight from one location to another. And it seems ridiculous now, but maybe in the future, when there's a whole network of them, it's not so crazy. This one's probably always going to be crazy, but it's the idea that this huge dam in China can maybe measure the mass of the Earth. I'm just going to leave it at that. So if you really want to know more about it, you can see my ridiculous explanation. It's probably total nonsense. Alright, a breather. Need it. So this is my plug. So I'm looking for collaborators. I'm also looking to get hired. So I'm looking for a job in product design, industrial design. So please contact me. I'll give you the information at the end of this, and I would love any collaboration, any comments, any feedback, anything. This is the last idea. There's a few slides of it. It started as a joke that people were getting frustrated. My friends and I were thinking, public transportation system in San Francisco, what's going on with that? Wouldn't it be great if you could zip line across the city? And then I was thinking, we have suspension bridges. It's like a great implementation of technology, because all these things. Well, maybe you could put a suspension bridge straight down the street. So then I thought about here, maybe this. And this is totally ridiculous, but the more I thought of it, I was thinking, well, maybe it's not. And then I heard that San Francisco is proposing a $1.2 billion subway addition. So then I really started thinking about it. I said, well, how much cheaper could you make a system using something like this? So I really wanted to I wanted to make a video that actually showed this going through Google Earth to make people kind of confront the idea that maybe it is possible. Not to say it's a good idea, but maybe it's possible. And then I started researching it, and it actually exists. This has been done. It's crazy. They have these things in other cities. So it started out as a ridiculous idea. Now it's found out it's actually reality. I want to talk to innovative engineers, not to say it's a great idea, but just to think about the possibility of it. So please check out my website. I'll pass these around. I have more complete options for them.
Yeah, if you go to Portland, again, it's going to be one of those things San Francisco's keeping up with Portland on. But up on the hill in Portland, Oregon, they've got like this huge medical center, and they ran out of space to grow, so they wanted to build on this 5